Yeah. So, that's a silly question. Right, look again at the tree on page 91. Explain the difference between Mainsoon and Chen's vocab notebook. So if you look at 91, which one was Chen's, did we say? Was it A? No, B. And Mainsoon's was A. Yeah. Okay, so, well, we can just talk about it together. What's the difference between A and B?
A organized like alphabet.
Yeah.
And then B is day. Which
By day, yeah. Yeah. Which do you think is better? Which would you use?
I organize the words in the alphabet and B organize the new words according when change files.
Uh-huh. But which one would you use?
B.
You would use B. And you would use B. I think I would use B as well. I don't think it's so helpful to put it by alphabet. I don't know. That's what I think, yeah. Right. Guy and Maysoon, what systems do you use to organize new vocabulary and why? What information do you record about the new terms? I don't know, does anybody have a vocabulary notebook? I don't know if you keep any.
Yeah.
You do, yeah? Nice. Oh, you have it there?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Okay, so how do you organize the vocabulary? You just write down the word? Do you write down the meaning or the sentence? In English? Okay, good. And do you have them organized or just unorganized? Is it organized in some kind of order or just mixed around? Yeah. Do you keep one?
Yeah.
And how do you organize it?
Day.
Day, okay. Every day or something. Every week, yeah. Yeah, okay. Does anyone else keep a vocabulary book? By topic, yeah, good. Anyone else? Asumi has one?
Yeah.
You have a vocabulary book? Ah, shows. How do you organize it? Just every time a word comes up. And what do you write beside the word? The English or Japanese meaning? Usually Japanese. Ah, very good, very good. You have lots of vocabulary there. Lots. Okay, good, good. So, whose idea was this? Did some teacher recommend it or you did it yourself? Yourself? Very good, very good. Okay. So that was a discussion there. I don't know why the questions today are so stupid. Because the next thing is they want you to practice counting the numbers here. Do you see the numbers there? Do you need to do that? I don't think so. I think this is for like when you're first learning English. Yeah. I think you know all these numbers, right? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe I should give you some harder ones. These are too easy. These are for little children. Let's go with Mike. Give me this number.
4,200.
Almost. He made just one little mistake. Did you hear his mistake? Yeah, you said and twice. Try again.
4,271.
Okay, that's good. I was thinking this way. 4,231. The and usually comes at the end. Yeah? Medina, we'll give you a harder one.
21,629.
Oh no, you did the same thing Mike did. You usually say and only once. Yes, say again?
21,629.
Good, okay. Still there? No, not finished yet.
242,000 and 100, no, 242,123.
Good job. Okay, we'll give you a harder one, Nader.
Okay, 6 million. Okay, 6,214,000. No, 6,214,000. 660.
Good, okay, alright. Now, Izumi. There you go. Good luck.
126,321.
Good, good. Alright. Starry. You can do it together if you want. Do you know it? No? What's this one is million, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's after million?
Billion.
Billion. You want to try? Go ahead.
206,000,000,001.
Yes. 206,000,000,001. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah, okay. I'll give you one now, Starry. What about this one? Go ahead, Starry. You know this one.
9 million.
No.
Thousand.
Yes.
9,099.
That's it. You tell her. Come on.
9,000. You?
Yeah. No, let her. She knows it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You.
No, not you. Her. She knows it. You don't know it. Go ahead.
9,100.
Good. Very good. Now we'll give one for you, Starry. No, it's okay. Don't worry. Yeah, good, yes, okay. Alright. Did everybody... I didn't give you... No, I gave you one. I gave... Everybody had one, yeah? Good, okay. These numbers are too easy. What's the biggest number here?
1,000.
Yeah. So small. By the way, since we're talking about numbers, what comes after billion? So you have million, billion, the next one? Trillion. You see this? Million, billion, trillion. You look shocked, Starry. Are these new words?
No.
Are you sure? Okay. Right. Okay. I think we'll do the next listening now. But maybe before we do, wonder, I don't know, I'm sure it's the same back in your home country, but when you go to the library, how are the books organised?
Like category, like math,
Yeah, you have it by like subject, maths, science, whatever, yeah. Now, I don't know if you see this, but the books also have a number in the library, maybe? So like, for example, on the book might be a little sticker, and the sticker will say something like 700 point, I don't know, 120 or something like this. You've seen this? Yeah. Do you know what these numbers mean?
I know just because you put it in the computer.
Yeah, the search for the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder if this has one. No, because it didn't come from the library. Anyways, this is the way the library organises the books. They put a number on each book. So I think this number here is for the subject. So like, I don't know, I can't remember, but maybe like 700 is maths, and maybe 750 is physics. You know what I mean? Yeah. Is this the same in your country, or do they have something different? See, I don't know if people go to the library anymore. Would you even notice this, or you just use the computer? How many people have noticed this on the books in the library?
Yeah, I know.
I saw it, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, good, but you saw it at least. That's good, okay. This is called Dewey Decimal. It's the name of the number on the book in the library. I think you should write this down. It's what all universities use in the West. Maybe you even use this in your home country too. Oh, I think some people still need to sign this, huh? Mike, Mike, can you just pass this down? Thanks. Okay, did you write that down? Yes.
Okay, there are serial numbers, and when we buy something like tractors, there are
Yeah,
serial numbers.
Does anyone know what this number is called here? This number? Does anyone know this number?
Serial numbers.
Not really, no. Guys, this number here, do you know its name?
CK.
Huh?
CK.
CK?
Can. SCA.
Oh, scan!
Yeah.
That's the verb. But you're right. Scan. Correct. Scan the... Starby has the verb, scan. But does anyone know what it's called? The noun? No? Okay, I'll tell you. It's called a barcode. You know this? Nader. So it's not the same as the other number. Anybody worked in a shop before? Yep. In Arabic? Ah, so you know this in Arabic then? Yes, okay. Does it look like it translates the same way?
I just know we call it in Saudi Arabia serial number.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even in English, we don't say it in Arabic. In English, we say serial number. Give me the serial number.
Interesting. Maybe you could call it that as well. Serial number.
Because when we put it, we know what.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, maybe you can call it that as well. Serial number. Yeah. Okay, so next now. There's a listening and there's 3 questions. But I think we might have to do the listening twice since it's a little bit hard. Gateway University Library uses the Dewey Decimal System to organize its resources. Listen to the lecture and explain why the system has this name. How is the information organized? Choose two methods below. And then lastly, what do the numbers in the system refer to? Okay, so this I think will be interesting, but it'll be a little difficult, maybe. Just a little. Let's see.
Fine. Is Thursday evening okay? I work at
There you go.
Unit 5, Lesson 5, Task 5. Now, let's think about how you can find information in the library. What subjects are you studying?
The environment.
Okay. Can you be a bit more specific?
Water in the environment.
Okay, that's a good topic. So, how could you find information in the library about this topic, water in the environment? Well, our library uses the Dewey Decimal System. Dewey was the name of the man who invented this system, and it's a decimal system, which means it's based on decimal numbers. Each book or journal in our library has a number, and the books are stored on the library shelves in order of those numbers. So you just need to know the number of the book you want to read, and you can find it. The Dewey Decimal System has 10 very general categories, such as social science, science, or technology. Then each of these general categories is divided into 10 more specific topics. For example, in social science we have economics, and in science we have mathematics, physics, or earth sciences. Each topic has a number. For example, social science is 300 and economics is 330. Science is 500 and earth sciences is 550. These topics are divided again so they are even more specific. More specific topics have longer numbers. So within earth sciences, at number 551, we can find hydrology, the study of water. However, we can also find information about water if we look under technology and applied sciences at number 600. We can find engineering at 620 and water engineering at 627, or wastewater engineering at 628. We can add a decimal point and more numbers to make the topics more specific. So at 628.16, we find the environmental effects of wastewater. Of course, there are many books even on this specific topic, so the system uses letters as well as numbers to distinguish different books. After the number, we have the first 3 letters from the surname of the author. For example, a book written by one of our lecturers, Dr. Susan Charles, about the environmental effects of wastewater has a Dewey Decimal number 628.16 CHA. Unit 6. Unit 5.
How did we do?
Numbers.
You were able to get them? Yeah, were you able to answer all 3? So, let's see. Gateway University uses Dewey Decimal System. So yeah, what is the system? So you were going to say, Nader.
Alphabet and numbers.
Yeah, how does it work? You know what I mean?
Okay. The numbers, you have to represent the numbers and then we look.
Yeah, well the numbers just for each subject. And why is it called Dewey Decimal?
Jewel is named for who suggested.
Yeah.
Decimal is decimal.
Yeah, do you remember this word decimal from your maths class? Decimal. Do you remember this word?
Yes.
Very good. This is called decimal point. You remember that? So Dewey Decimal. Dewey is his name. Yeah? Okay. How is the information organized? So do you remember how it's organized?
First is a subject.
Yeah, so like for example, 500 could be science, for example, and then 560, I don't know, whatever, it could be like physics. And then maybe 561 could be physics of, I don't know, coffee or something. Whatever. It gets more and more specific. Yeah? Yeah, so which of the two here do you pick?
Or maybe subject.
By subject and topic. Yeah. And what's the other way it's done? There is another one too.
Published.
I don't think she said anything about published. She did say something, if you remember, about letters though.
Who is write this?
Yeah, sometimes you have letters at the end, don't you?
Yeah.
And do you remember what she said the letters mean?
Surname offers.
Yeah, the author's name. So, your choice, you choose by subject and topic,
By
and also,
author's family.
yeah, author's family name by alphabet, yeah. Oh, yeah, well, we answered the last part. What do the numbers in the system refer to? Subjects, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Listen again, and then each time you have to write the number beside each topic. You see that there? So, I just remind you, if the number is something like 500, is that general or specific? General, yeah, and if it's something like 515, that's specific. So, just before we start, something like social science, a general or a specific? Yeah, I think so. It'll be in science, maybe, or something. Economics? I don't know, we'll see. But what about land economics? Oh, land economics, definitely specific. And science? General. Earth science? Specific. Hydrology? I think specific. It'll be in science. Technology? I think maybe general. Maybe. Engineering? No, I think engineering is general. It's a big topic, you know. Hydraulic engineering? Specific. Sanitary engineering? And sanitary engineering, impact of wastewater and pollution on the environment, specific, yeah. So when it's general, it's going to be something like 500, 600, something like this. Okay. Can I borrow a pen? Can I keep this for a minute? Or you need it? You got that one? Maybe I'll borrow this one. Thank you. Alright, are you ready to hear it again? Okay, let's listen.
5, Lesson 5, Task 5. Now, let's think about how you can find information in the library. What subjects are you studying?
The environment.
Okay. Can you be a bit more specific?
Water in the environment.
Okay, that's a good topic. So, how could you find information in the library about this topic, water in the environment? Well, our library uses the Dewey Decimal System. Dewey was the name of the man who invented this system, and it's a decimal system, which means it's based on decimal numbers. Each book or journal in our library has a number, and the books are stored on the library shelves in order of those numbers. So you just need to know the number of the book you want to read, and you can find it. The Dewey Decimal System has 10 very general categories, such as social science, science, or technology. Then each of these general categories is divided into 10 more specific topics. For example, in social science we have economics, And in science, we have mathematics, physics, or earth sciences. Each topic has a number. For example, social science is 300 and economics is 330. Science is 500 and earth sciences is 550. These topics are divided again so they are even more specific. More specific topics have longer numbers. So, within earth sciences, at number 551, we can find hydrology, the study of water. However, we can also find information about water if we look under technology and applied sciences at number 600. We can find engineering at 620 and water engineering at 627, or wastewater engineering at 628. We can add a decimal point and more numbers to make the topics more specific. So at 628.16, we find the environmental effects of wastewater. Of course, there are many books even on this specific topic, so the system uses letters as well as numbers to distinguish different books. After the number, we have the first three letters from the surname of the author. For example, a book written by one of our lecturers, Dr. Susan Charles, about the environmental effects of wastewater has a Dewey decimal number 628.16 CHA.
How did you do? Not bad. Did you get them all? Did you get them?
Just next one.
Just the last one? Let's see. Okay, well let's check. What's the first one?
300.
Good. Second one?
330.
Good. Next one? Next one wasn't given.
Yeah.
So there's no answer for that one. Not given. I think they put that in there just to confuse you a little. Next one, D?
500.
E?
550.
Good. F?
551.
Very good. Next?
600.
600?
620.
620?
626.
627. 627 for I. Yeah. And then for J? Yeah, 628. And then for K? 628.16. Yeah. Okay. Is that the one you missed?
Yeah.
What was special about that one? Does anyone remember hearing? The last one, why was it special?
Have a name after S.
Yeah, it was the one that had the author's name, wasn't it? Because someone at the university wrote it. Okay. Alright, some small little question here. So you see in number 7, choose the correct statement below to describe the system. So A, B, C, choose the correct one. Let's see what you think, okay? You can read those. Okay. Got an answer? Which do you think is the right one? Yeah, I think so too. You agree? The Dewey Decimal System has general, which contains specific. Yeah? Okay, good. And then part 2, use your own words to explain the link between the general and specific. Use the numbers from task 6 for examples. So, I'm sorry, you have a little bit of a writing to do. Yeah, little writing. So, just one or two sentences that explains this system. And you can use examples to help you explain. So I don't think we're going to have Mohammed or the other students, huh? Where does the attendance page go? Oh, thank you. Alright, just one or two sentences, maybe two sentences. Okay. Nader, you have a sentence or two? Okay. Can you write more? And Mike, you have half a sentence. Starry, you have any sentence? Okay. And Medina? No. Is this too hard? Starry, explain to me what this is. In your words, explain to me what Dewey Decimal means. You can keep it simple. Explain. Don't be shy. Be brave. No? Okay, let me help you. I'll help you? Yeah. Have a look. What is this? Is it a word? No. What is it? I mean, what is this? It's a number, yeah. So, firstly you could say the system uses numbers. How does it use the numbers? Why do you use the numbers? Make it easy to find a book, yeah? So what's the verb? What do you think? The system uses numbers to what? Not get. Find, no. Begins with O?
Organize.
Yeah, organize. Organize what? What are you organizing? Books. By how? By what? By alphabet? No. Yeah, by subject. Yeah? So for example, numbers like, hang on, let me continue up here. Sorry about that. Numbers like 100, 200, 300, what are they used for? Yeah, they're used for general. Oops. Used for general topics. And then what can we say next?
150.
Yeah.
250.
What are they used for? Yeah. Numbers like 150, 162, etc. are used for specific topics. Sorry, I ran out of space. Sentence 1, sentence 2, sentence 3. 3 sentences. That's what I was hoping for. What did you have, Nader?
The Dewey
Decimal?
the system which make the research more easy.
It does make it more easy to do, yeah. But that doesn't explain what it is. But it's true, it does make it easier. Was that hard?
No, I didn't get the idea.
Okay, you got the idea now? Okay. Medina and Dildar? Is okay? Starry, is it okay? Are you sure? You promise? I said, are you sure? And you said yes. And then did you promise? You said no. Okay, what's next? Yeah, what's this transcript on 205? Let's see if that's okay for you. I think I'll just do this one with you. I'll just show you. Can I continue? Yeah. I think some of these right. No, actually that's not good. That's not good. We'll just go on to page 94, the next task. So, what you have here, because Chen couldn't go to the lecture, Guy has summarized it for him. You see in the box? And this lecture is about Dewey Decimal System, like we were talking about. So this is Guy's summary of Dewey Decimal System. He did a much better job than we did. Yes. So he has a big definition there, or explanation I should say. So he explains it there in his summary. And what you need to find is where is the definition given and where is the system explained. So where is the definition and then where is it explained? You understand? Yeah, so if you can read that and try and find that. Okay. What do we think? You found the definition and the explanation? So, where's the definition? First sentence is the definition. Very good. And then the explanation? Second and third. Very good. Yeah. So they're trying to get you to see that this is how you write well. You have definition and then explanation and explanation. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Can you just circle the key words in the summary? So, if you look back at task 8, they give you some examples of keywords, such as, for example, system, categories, general, specific, divided into, these are like keywords. So, what would you say for the first one? The Dewey Decimal System is a system for classifying information. Sources such as books and journals. What would you say in the first one might be some keywords? I think system is important, yeah. What else though? I think classifying. Does anybody know this verb? Let me write it down. Classify is the verb. Does anybody know this verb? Mike. Thanks. No, don't use a dictionary, please. Don't play Pokemon Go. Thanks. Right, classify. Does anyone know this verb? You know it, sorry? Yes. Go on, tell me more.
Just this word like a killer.
I understand you. Starry's saying kind of something. Yes, yes. Oh yes, I understand. So what is the verb? It's to make groups. So what Starry, I think you were trying to tell me, was, for example, if you have people, then you can put them into boys and you can put them into girls, for example. Or you can put them into young and you can put them into old. So classify the verb, it means to do this. So, for example, with the books, you can put them into general, 100, 200, 300, yeah? And then you can continue, like 310, 320, and so on. So this is the verb, classify. Yeah? Also, you know, it doesn't have to be things like this, it can be anything. But it's usually academic. Usually academic. So you would say, for example, classify books, for example, or subjects, or students, things like this. Yeah, okay. So classify is an important key word here. Right, continue and give me some more keywords.
Grocery.
Yeah, what about the next sentence? What do you think, Nader?
Grocery.
Classified, yes.
Grocery.
Classified, yeah. Does anybody know what this means? He talks about base 10. Does anyone know what this means? Base 10.
It's not basic.
No, not basic actually.
Just like small is
No, not really.
just like 14, 19, 16, not 61.
No, actually. Nice try though. Good try, but no. Does anyone know base 10? I don't think so. So, let me give you an example. This is base 2, for example. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, etc. These are called base 2 numbers because you have only two choices, 0 or 1. Base 10, yep, exactly, computers. Base 10, you mean you have 0 to 9. So you have 10 choices. You look shocked, Starry. No, it's okay. Have you ever heard of base 16? No? Will I show you? Base 16? So base 16 goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 20... I've lost count. What was I on?
21.
The next one was 22, 22, 23, 24, 25,
Yes.
I hope, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 or something. This is base 16. So you have 16 choices, 0 to E. Yeah, and base 10 will be 0 to 9, and base 2 will be 0 to 1. You've not seen this before?
No. This is not computer only?
This is also computers, yeah.
This is only?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you know the people called, oh, I don't know if you know this in English, but it's the very old people from maybe about like 10,000 years ago. They were like one of the first people, the first cities. I don't know if you know their name, if it's the same in Chinese. Mesopotamia? No. Maybe if you think about this, the very first people, they lived 10,000 years ago. They built the first cities before the pyramids, before this. Do you know these people? No? No, you don't know these people? You don't know them? Anyways, they were the first people, and they had the first cities, and they used base 64. Yeah, which you can imagine is much harder.
The first
people.
in the world?
Well, the first people that had cities. You know, like the first people that lived in towns and had buildings and things. Yeah. They had base 64. Yeah. Now, why do you think we use base 10? Why do we use base 10? Yeah, but why is it simple? Any ideas? I'll give you a clue. You looking? This is why we use 10. So these people, they use 64. So how do you use 64? Well, I think they did things like, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, I can't remember, but they counted like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like this. Yeah. You don't know these people, no?
No, because we have something in our religion. We make like this.
Oh yeah, okay.
1, 2, 3. We make like this.
Oh, I see. Okay, something like this.
Yeah.
Something like this. Okay. Next now. Base 10. Right, what about the last sentence? At the lowest and most specific level of the system, books are arranged alphabetically according to the author's family name. What would you say for that one? What do you think? What do you think is the key word? Huh? Yeah, you could say like arranged because it's the verb. Anything else? Say again? Yeah. I don't think there was anything really useful in that exercise. We'll just go on. Okay, so number 11 now. Okay, number 11 is just a simple fill in the blank. Complete the description of a supermarket and its organization below. Write suitable words and phrases. So wait, before you do that, you all shop for food, of course, don't you? Yes, of course. So when you go into the shop, is the food just mixed everywhere, or is there a system? There's a system. So how would you describe the system for a supermarket? Let's say here I am, and I walk in, and here it is here. So this is the front door. What's the system?
The fridge, like this. The fridge in the corner.
The fridge in the corner, yeah? Here?
Oh,
Now this, I'm looking from the top, okay? From the sky, looking down. So tell me, you all shop, yeah? You go to Tesco and places. How is it organised? Have you noticed? Think about where the milk is. Where's the milk? Is the milk up here? At the door? No, where is it usually? Yeah, of course in the fridge, but where in the shop?
Right in the
Okay, right, yeah. Go here? Or left, it doesn't matter. The milk is usually down the back. Yeah? Why is it not up the front? Does anyone know why? Yeah, what is up the front? Cakes, yeah. So, usually up the front here, you have cakes. And what else? Bread. Things like this. Yeah. And what else?
Vegetables.
Vegetables, yeah. Vegetables. Fruit, all of this. Great. This is all up here. Yeah. And then, usually you have like, maybe on one side here there might be drinks. What? Be what?
Ice cream.
Ice cream?
Yeah.
Ice cream, yes, ice cream might be around about here or something. Over here?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then of course in the middle you have things like crisps and tea and things like this. So the basic idea for the shop is in the middle there are things that have a long life. You know what I mean, long life? Like they can stay there for weeks. So this here will be long life. And then around the edge, what will be around the edge? Short life, like milk and butter and bread and things like this. Yeah. And then they like to put the milk at the back because it means when you go in to get milk, because you forgot milk and you want milk for breakfast, you have to go through the shop to see everything. You're like, oh well, maybe I'll get some crisps or biscuits with my milk, and I'll get some tea as well, and some cakes, and then I'll go, you know. So if you go into any shop, you'll notice that the milk is at the back, because most people, they forget milk or they need milk and they have to walk through the shop and see everything and come back, you know. Yeah. And then lastly, when you pay, what do they usually have when you pay?
Or the jump, not jump.
What's this?
Jump.
Junk?
Gum.
Gum. They have gum, but they also have chocolate.
Yeah.
And why do you think they put it here when you pay? Yeah, that's the idea. When you're paying, you're like, ooh, Mars bar, I think I'll take that too, I'm feeling hungry. Or chewing gum or whatever. Yeah. So there's a system here too as well. And what they want you to try and do is to read this, and it's to explain the system. What was that? Alright. So if you can just read this and fill in the blanks, okay? The key words are on the side. Now, I don't think those keywords are helpful. I think you might have to think of your own word. Finished, Nader? No. Okay. Hey, you're very late. What are you doing here at this time?
Last night I forgot to set the alarm, so
Ah, so why come by at this time? Because there's only 5 minutes left.
yeah, but until the end left after this.
Ah, yeah, but not till 11. You can be sitting in the canteen having breakfast and drinking coffee, no?
Okay.
You might as well do that. There's there's only 5 minutes left. Did you have breakfast?
No.
So go to the canteen, get some cereal, get a yogurt, have a cup of coffee, have a cigarette, and then come back at 11, okay?
Okay.
Alright, see you later. How are we doing? Is it hard, Nader? Yeah. Mike? Sorry? You're finished? Okay. How many? 3 left or 3 done? Good. Finished the Zoom? see about that traffic. Finished? Shall we do the answers? Let's have a look, okay? I wanted to see what happened this morning. Anyways, no. I'll have to ask one of the teachers. Okay, let's have a look at the answers. Right. First one. A supermarket is a store. Not which. Yeah, what did you say? Where? Where the goods, usually food and other items, are collected by customers before they purchase. To help the customers to find the goods, they are organized in general categories, such as vegetables, freezer goods, and canned goods, and then divided into, subcategories. What's next? Not specific, almost, but not specific. Something else. Huh? For example, I think is best for E. For example, canned vegetables and canned fruit. At the lowest and most, what we say? Yeah, at the lowest and most specific level of the system, some goods are grouped by the brand and some are arranged half price? No. No? No. According to, yeah. Or if you wanted a simpler word, you could just simply say arranged by price. But according to is good as well. I like to keep it simple. Is it the same back home? In Vietnam or in China or Japan? The supermarket, the shop, same idea or different? For example, when you go back home and you want milk, is it at the back or is it at the front? It's at the back. Yeah? If you want bread, it's at the back? In front? Sorry? Back home in China, you want to buy tea. At the front, at the back, in the middle, at the side. Where's the tea? You don't know?
Have you ever bought tea in?
You never bought tea in the supermarket?
Yes. We just buy tea in special tea.
Ah, okay. Okay. What about ice cream? Huh?
No.
No?
Yes.
You don't buy ice cream? Oh, you go to a special store for ice cream? Yeah. What do you buy in the supermarket then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, maybe tissue.
Tissue. Where's the tissue then? Is it in the middle? Maybe. Who does the shopping in your house? No, you don't help. Yeah, I see that now. I see that. Okay. There's a small homework where they want you to explain some system that you're familiar with. So I don't know. For example, does anybody buy DVDs in a shop? I don't think so. What? She buys DVDs? What systems would you use? It'd probably be some system maybe in a video game or something.
A video game?
Computer game. You all play computer games? Yeah, and they all have systems, don't they? Like, for example, Nader, what's your favourite game? Action games, yeah. And Jildar? Football game? Yeah. And Starry, you play games? No. So what do you do then in free time? You could do that as a homework to try and explain a system. But it can be any system. For example, it could be a system in the computer game. You know, like you have like leader and then fighters and then, you know, different types of players, and some are strong and some are weak, and some have special powers and some don't, you know what I mean? So you could do something like that. Or if you buy DVDs, you can explain how the DVDs are organized, maybe by year or maybe by category, you know, action, romance, you know what I mean? Try to think about this. It'd be good if you can do it as practice at home. Explain a system that you use. But it can be anything. Computer game, supermarket, special tea shop, whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you want to do it as a homework. But then I don't know if I'll see you next week, so... Do you have your timetable for next week for the exams? Yeah. Oh, you do? When's the exams?
In the December 12th.
Monday? It's the first exam?
Oh, yeah.
So this means our last class is on Wednesday? Thursday?
Oh, yeah.
Our last class?
Wednesday.
Yeah. Wednesday then. Okay. Oh, okay. So sad. Right, well, I'll see some of you again in IFY, won't I? But you're going grad dip, never see you again. Grad dip, never see you again. Engineering, I'll see you again. I'll see you again. Might see you. Grad dip? PMP, never see you again. And you're science, isn't it? Might see you again. Yeah. Okay, so we'll have our last maths class then on Wednesday. Yeah. So if you want to do it as a homework, you can, but of course I can't check it next week. So it's only for practice. All right.